My reaction to the Center of Hope was very moving. I seen things in a different perspective, and its only perspective was being very helpful. Just kind of stern, strict, you know. Rules on the doors, you know. Of course, we got to have rules, but you know, like, it was things that I needed, you know, like I needed to be structured first, you know, like whenever you're in a situation like that, you don't realize how unorganized you can end up becoming because you have no choice. You've got all your stuff in the back of your car. And that's not even all your stuff, but you're taking pots and pans in the back, you know. You feel cluttered, and your mind's cluttered at the time. When you get in there, you're thinking, I'm not going to be able to do this. What if I can't clean my room by Tuesday by 9 o'clock in the morning before inspection? Or five outfits right now. And I remember the defumigation part of the program. That was the first part into the program. I remember Miss Webster actually called me and let me know that I was going to be, she was an intake specialist. She was the one that told me that I was coming in. And bless her heart, she said, Miss Shane, you don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. I was like, I'm going to cry throughout this whole entire thing. I'm just letting you know. Because it wasn't that I was afraid. I was more humbled. And because it was a situation where I knew I'm going to grow from, I'm going to learn from. Because to learn is to grow. You know, to grow, you have to learn. But, I mean, all the things I wanted to be and wanted to do was, I want to be organized. I want to be cleanliness. You know, I want to learn these things all over again. Because I'm back at base one. You know, I don't, people at the, I remember going to dinner in the cafeteria. So that can be a little overwhelming, you know. You got your family and you're going to that table. Like, you know, it's different because you see all the other families there. You know, I'm not the only one, you know. But then again, you know, you can't be, me being open and loving everybody, I can't help it, but I talk to everybody, but in a way it's like boundaries. You know, it's time to set boundaries. And once I set those boundaries, then I know where I'm going. You know, it's kind of like a clean shot. Like, okay, Maranda, I know that I don't want this, I don't want this. They're telling, and if you tell them everything at the Center of Hope or what you want for yourself, then they steer you to a straight path of how to get there, you know? But it's like having insight and like being intuitive to what you want and knowing what you want. Kind of like this program. I remember Miss Tillman, she told me, she told us at the seminar, the lunch seminar we had, to know what doors we want and we want to go through and open, you know? Well, what do I want? And it was the question. Well, I wanted just to be, I wanted home, but I had to be home here first, be okay with myself. Because if I wasn't able to do home there at a shelter, I wasn't going to be able to do home anywhere, you know? And it wasn't a shelter because you're in a home environment. You know, you have a stove, you have an oven, you have a microwave, you've got everything you need. All you do is ask them if there's something you need, you know? But like, what is it, to ask you shall receive? So, but you ain't never asked, you ain't never going to get nothing. And like, just like that day with Karina Cole, if I didn't ask her, I would have never got nothing. So the whole process, the Outlook of Center of Hope, for anybody who gets in my situation, why not? Why not? Because if not, then what? If you're giving up, you know, it's hard out here, you know, making decisions and choices and stuff like that. And you don't have you've been displaced or you don't have like much support, it could be tiring, you know. And then it's like, who do you go to for that refuge, for that shelter, for that time being of self-healing, you know? Well, the Center of Hope was my healing, and it still is. I mean, I'm thankful still for even you guys, you know, because I was afraid to leave there after a while. You know, I was there for, I don't know, maybe 60 days, I think. If not, a little shy under it. But it went by so fast, and I'm so proud of myself for where I come, because I didn't think I was going to even get past the 30-day mark, you know, or being afraid I'd be refused, or what's that word when they reject, like rejection, and or if I can do it, I don't know how to explain it to me. I tell you, I'm in awe of Center of Hope.